What's up, YouTube? It's Dylan Barley here, and today I want to talk about the format and what I thought of, or what I think about it. Since the format is about to change as of tomorrow, the Abyss Rising set comes out, and the format will change. But for now, I just want to talk about the format and how I think it's probably one of the best formats that we've had in a while. Not the best, and this definitely doesn't compare to like Monarch format or anything like that. But I mean, the past two formats were pretty god awful. This format's actually I like it a lot. Mainly because of all of the diversity in the format. I used to hate that. I used to hate I used to hate having like to deal with 7 or 8 decks. But now, there's so many cards out, and there's so many good cards out that like your side deck, even though it's 15 cards, there's a bunch of generic cards that you can put in for every matchup. Um, so right now I love the format. It's really good. So I guess I'll just break down the decks and what I think about them and all that good stuff, because again, these top decks are going to change. So the first deck I'll talk about is Windups, because it is the best. And it's going to still be the best after Abyss Rising, I think, because it creates, I mean, that and Atlanteans, they both create advantage off nothing. And decks like that have that kind of synergy are really good. I mean, Magician Shark, you can end with Papa Operative, Carrier, and a Shockmaster. If you have you call spells and set back row, it's really good. Um, Second, and the deck doesn't have much weakness. I mean, Level Limit doesn't hurt it. Messenger Piece doesn't really hurt it. I mean, the big cards, Goza Match and Real Warlords. Goza Match hurts it a little bit more, mainly because a lot of decks can play it. Gadgets, Agents, Gear, Inzectors, the list goes on. Whereas Rivalry Warlords, only Heroes and Samurai can play it, and the decks have kind of fallen in the format a little bit. The deck's really good. Chaos Dragons, same thing. I mean, they create advantage off nothing. I love the deck. I mean, it's a good deck. They drop high beaters, and they have the little soft lock with Red Eyes Metal and Light Pulsar. Lights and Darks, they have lots of boss monsters. They can run Messenger. There isn't too many cards that hurt the deck. I mean, Deep Vision, Macro obviously hurt the deck. But they have Lila and Raikou. It's a strong deck. Can OTK, can get a lot of pluses. And then the third best deck is that I think Gear. I definitely like Gear a lot. Especially how people are starting to play the little gyro guy. He's like a blizzard. I always thought that card was good, but no one really played them until now. And also, the new YCS winner, he was playing Machina and Karakuri, which I think is really, really good. It's very solid. And I think the deck, it runs a lot of high beaters, but I think it gets over Level and Messenger. I've seen so many matches where Inzectors, they summon, they'll play Messenger, and then they can't do anything because they're lacking monsters, and then they're just flip, and then they're just spam. They'll go Silver Sentinel, lock up all your back rows, and then they'll just keep searching, and 2 or 3 turns later, they'll top an MST or Storm or something, and then they'll just get rid of it and kill you. I really like Gears. They make a lot. Again, it's another deck that creates advantage off nothing. Armor. You let the armor live, you get so many crazy, ridiculous pluses. It's too good. Now it is a little slower than the first 2 decks I mentioned, because it takes a little time. You have to set it. It has to get flipped, and you have to protect it. But it has a lot of synergy. I mean, there are cards that hurt it, like System Down and Cross Out, but a lot of people are not playing System Down. It's usually Cyber Dragon and Cross Out. And again, those 2 cards do hurt, but it's still a very good deck. It's very strong. And then everything else just kind of, I think, is equals. In Agents, I like Agents and Inzectors. I mean, they're decks that have been topping recently. There wasn't any Inzectors that topped last YCS, but Agents, I mean, the 5 of them topped. I like Agents a lot. They have Herald of Orange Light, which is really good. They have 3 Dark Arms technically with Hyperion. Christia is very good. If it's on the board, it's ridiculous to get rid of it. And then Inzectors, again, they're a deck that can create advantage off nothing. It doesn't really have good synergy in my opinion. I mean, the synergy it is good if you open, like the Centipede Ladybug or Dragonfly Hornet or Centipede Hornet. But the problem is you have to keep protecting the Centipede. It's a lot harder to do because it's got weak stats, and you have to rely on your back rows. But if you do get it going, the synergy is ridiculous. You're just popping all cards on the board, special summoning a lot, exceeding the deck inside level limits, and Messenger goes in, like all the powerful side deck cards that can side. Same thing with Agents, they also can side goes in. Level limit doesn't hurt it, simply because they're a bunch of level 3s. Christia goes in defense and Hyperion, but they both have high defenses. And I mean, if you drop Hyperion defense, you can still use his effect. And they make a lot of level 2 and 3 exceeds. So, Messenger, it's okay. But with 3 Typhoons and 3 Hyperions, that's not a problem. And I think those are the only really good decks of the format. I mean, Heroes and Dark World, Dark World is just a deck that I think people just don't know, that they aren't playing it right. Right now, it's just, it's a deck that everyone knows how to play against. I think, and everyone knows they're gonna side stuff. Deck Devastations. They play Skill Drain. So they side Raikou. People know about it. People know what to do. It's a deck that it's kind of like Infernities. People knew what they were gonna side deck into, so there's not a lot of surprise elements or anything like that. Heroes just a deck that doesn't. It's good, but it doesn't create advantage off of nothing. It doesn't create advantage at all, hardly. And with no back rows, it can't do too much. And decks that rely on back rows, pretty much. I mean, they can top, but you have to have a very, very good day. Unlike, running Windups and Chaos Dragons, you don't need back rows. You just got your monsters. And hero monsters don't really do much, except for, Shining. He's, the only one who can actually do something. But I really love this format. There's so many good, diversity, cards and traps. I mean, Call the Haunted and Card Trooper are really big cards of the format, in my opinion, right now. Effect Veiler Maxi, I mean, they've got their moments where they're always going to be pretty good. Phoenix Chain is very hot. Bottomless is another really hot card. Deep Prison, I mean, it's not too good, but it's still a very good card. A lot of people still main it. And, I mean, the card's very good. It's just the only bad matchup it has is Inzector, which I don't think a lot of people are playing. I mean, it's not like, you're going to run into Windups and Chaos Dragons mostly. So, and Deep Prison is still good against Inzectors because they rely on ramming their tomatoes. I mean, they rely on their tomato dying to get Hornet and Dragonfly. So, when they go in to try to ram the Hornet, or ram the tomato, you can just Deep Prison or Mirror Force, and they're just gonna be screwed. Yeah, but I mean, the format's, I think it's just really good. It's really solid. I mean, last YCS we had Fish OTK topping, Frog Monarchs, we'll see Lancer Frogs. The Monster Mash with that Cyber card, the Cyber Atena, starts with the E. Again, 5 Agents. There's only one Windup in the top 16, which is good because, I mean, I think Windups are, again, they are the best deck, but, I mean, they can lose. I think Agents has a strong matchup against them because of Orange Light. I mean, Chaos Dragons has a very strong matchup. Those are pretty much the only deck. I think Yurgi has a strong matchup because it can explode just as much as Windups. But, yeah, I mean, the format, it's very good. It's right now it's pretty fair. It's either man's game. I mean, yeah, Windups get most of the games, or most of the matches rather. That's just because like they don't need setup. It's just Magician Shark. Unlike Gear Geo, where it's like, okay, I have to set the armor first, gotta get a couple searches off, explode. Chaos Dragons, they gotta get a little graveyard going on. You know, windups, it's just like boom, boom, there. But you know, there's a bunch of good cards on the side deck for windups to shut them down. And since people are expecting to play more, you are going to play more windups than you are in the Swiss rounds, especially once you keep winning. You know, people are going to expect it. And, you know, the needle ceilings are going to come in. And like, I like to side Dust Tornadoes for them, for their factories. And I mean, they play a good number of back rows. So, goes in match. They're going to expect goes in match. Dust Tornado is also good if they do go decree. I mean, goes in match is just such a good card for them. But yeah, this format's very good. Atlanteans are coming out this Friday. Mandolches, they're going to come out. So the format's going to change. I don't know how much or how drastically, but Atlanteans, without the Mermal support, they're really good. I don't think they're broken, but they are really good, and I don't know anything about Mandolches. Spellbooks are getting more cards. Don't really know too much about them. I've played them without the new support, and they're pretty good. They're alright. So yeah, that's just what I think about the format. Right now, I've enjoyed playing from September 1st until now, which is November 1st, so pretty much 2 whole months of playing. I've enjoyed it. But, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe. Please, thumbs up. I'm going to try to get some more duel videos going. I had some on my phone. They got deleted. Really sucked. I don't know when I'll get some duel videos, because this Saturday is my birthday. I'll be 19. So I don't really want to go play cards. But I probably will, because, I don't know. Nobody usually wants to do anything for my birthday. But, yeah, subscribe, thumbs up, please, that would really help a lot, and I'll, see you guys later.